When I see folks talk about Airbnbs and compare them directly to hotels, it's funny because we aren't even necessarily competing. We are in the same industry, transient housing, hospitality, the things of that nature, but we serve two almost completely different functions. And I say this as an Airbnb and VRBO and short-term rental host of someone who rents cabins. We rent houses. We're not renting rooms in an apartment. We're not renting an apartment, although I have stayed in apartments that are significantly better and in a lot of cases cheaper than the hotels that I was looking at staying anyhow. But in a hotel room, you are getting sleeping accommodations and a shower, and that is pretty much it. They still come with all the same fees as a Airbnb. There's still some sort of administrative fee. There's still some sort of taxes. There's still some sort of cleaning fee. They do wrap it up into the rates, which is what actually Airbnb and VRBO do at this point, which is something they should have been doing all along. But there is much less space to clean. There is much less to do. And most of these places do not have kitchens. They don't have hot tubs. They don't have fireplaces like the Airbnbs do. And that is the difference. The hotel room is a place where you can sleep and you can go out and do your things. Where on the other hand, an Airbnb or Vrbo or short-term rental like we run, which are houses, they are cabins, these are experiences that you are coming to because you want a cabin in the woods, but you don't want to pay this $600,000 to buy it, and then you don't want to do all the maintenance to have it. So you can have a different experience all the time with these different rental cabins, beach houses, and things of that nature. And you are renting a house because you want a kitchen. You want a living room, places to spread out. You want private bedrooms, private showers. You might want a pool table like we have in a lot of ours, an air hockey table. You want hot tubs. You want private pools, perhaps. The things that you are not going to get from a hotel. And the other thing was people say that the hotels are a lot more convenient. And, you know, in a lot of cases, if I come into a hotel, I have to stop in at the front desk. I have to give them all of my information, while I'm there. After I've been on the road for 10 hours, they got to do all the stuff, come up with key cards. Then I, take an elevator up to my room, hope the key card works. Then I can settle in. A lot of places are doing just check out where you can leave. But if you do want a receipt, if you're a business traveler or something like that, then you have to go down to the front desk again on the way out, wait for someone to do things. Whereas with our Airbnbs, if you don't want anything from me, I don't require anything of you. All of our messaging is either automated or personalized so that it corresponds with your reservation exactly. And if you don't have any questions, you drive directly up to the house. You type in the PIN pad that was provided to you, which is usually the last four of your phone number. You are in, and there are no elevators or nothing. When you check out, there are some checkout instructions.